Hello guys, I welcome you to Stagro Farms. Stagro Farms, we are into banana production. So you can see they're actually growing very well. Then there's something very important I want us to actually look at. If you look closely, you will see that we are actually getting rid of some of the stem layers. Some of the stem layers that actually worn out, some of the dried ones. Why do we get rid of those ones? Because they actually harbor diseases and pests. Look at what we have here. You can see kind of slimy, viscous fluid. So this is what it actually does. You can see this point where the disease actually attack the banana from. So what you do is that you constantly cut out. You can see that point. This is where they actually suck the banana dry from. You can actually see this one as well. So what I'm doing is that I'm actually cutting them out, those decaying and dry layers, because that's where the diseases can actually lie, and then from which they attack the plant. So you can see we've done so here as well. We've actually cut off the outer layers of the banana stem. Let's see, neatly done. It's actually neatly done. So we've done some of them, and then we'll continue the rest. So likewise these ones. You can see. So it's very important you actually get rid of those outer decaying and dried layers of the banana plant, so to avoid harboring diseases and pests in your banana stem and banana farm at large. So thank you. Hello guys, this is Stagro Farms. I welcome you to Stagro Farms. If you look closely, you will see that our irrigation system is gradually coming up. We just dug our well, covered, and then installed our zinc and the water collection system. So once it rains, the water will just flow down the well. So you see, that's a good one. It's quite unfortunate we didn't dig our well on time. The rainy season is fast ending, and then the Harmattan season, as the dry season, is fast approaching. So we're gonna quickly do what, of course we're not done with the installation. We're still going to get our tank and install our irrigation pipes down the banana plants, individual banana plants. So the good aspect of irrigation, there's something you must understand when you are actually using irrigation for your banana or your plantain. The importance of irrigation is that you will constantly be in production of bananas, because here in Nigeria, during the dry season, if not globally, I believe that this should be globally anyway, once the dry season comes up, your bananas will stop growing automatically, in as much as they're going to be shooting out leaves, but it's not going to be as fast as before because they lack water. Your bananas need water. Banana need water very well. So for you to have your bananas doing very well, producing and actually getting matured to bear fruit, you must be producing water. You must be providing them with adequate water supply at all times. So that is what we're trying to do. So we don't want to get caught up by the dry season and then having our bananas lacking water that will enable them produce bananas. Our plantation is about 4 months old. The plantation will be about 5 months old during the end of the month. This is 15th of October 2023. So we want to have our bananas ready. That's our banana fruits. We want to have them ready by probably April, May next year. That's 2024 next year, because this is the first generation plantation. So this plant is the first generation. So, and another thing is that if you look over there, you see that we still have some spaces where we're going to install our bananas, and that's the good aspect of banana production. You don't need an external body to help you with suckers anymore. Your bananas are constantly producing suckers that are going to replenish the empty field. So if you look here, you will see the individual suckers coming up. So at a certain stage, we're going to actually cut out this sucker and then replant. We're going to cut them. You can see they are actually coming up. They're coming up. So at some point, we're going to cut them out and then plant. And there's something I noticed about my farm. In as much as we have Cavendish banana here, but I noticed other varieties that are actually mixed up with what we have here. So if you look, you see the uniqueness of this banana plant is quite different from others. Look at the trunk. Look at the trunk. The trunk is quite different from this. You can see this is different from this. That's two different varieties. Now I'll show you another variety. So this variety you have here, that's it here as well. That's the same variety. This variety, this is what we have here as well. So let me show you other varieties that are actually growing here. This is the third variety. Let me show you, because this one is quite different. You can see this variety is different. It's different from others. Let me show you another variety. So we have multiple varieties here. This is another variety. Here is another variety. If you can actually spot the difference, here you have the trunk green with a little bit of pinkish spot there. Let me show you another variety. This is another variety. If you look at the leaves are quite different. The leaves are quite different, and they look dwarfy. They look dwarfy. I don't know whether dwarf Cavendish, but with time we can tell. So this is definitely another variety. You can see, definitely another variety with this pinkish line in here, and with the trunk quite unique. So if you look at this variety, then you also look at this variety, quite different. So if you know the variety that we have here, some of these varieties that I've showed you, you can put it in comment section. If you know any of those varieties that I've shown you, you can actually put it down in the comment section. Tell us what variety we have there. We've actually spotted about 4 varieties here, 4 different varieties. So it's always good to maintain your banana farm. We'll talk about the weeding. If you look closely, you will see that the weeds are actually coming up again. The last time we actually carried out weeding here was sometime in August. Late August we carried out our weeding, but we're still going to carry out weeding this October. So you constantly have to weed your farm so that to enable your farm grow very well. So you look at another variety. This is another variety. So you need your farm to grow very well, so you constantly have to weed. We're going to weed, then we're going to manure. We're going to weed, likewise manuring. Let me show you manure. So what we use in manuring is a cow dung manure. That is droppings from cattle. Droppings from cattle that are very rich in potassium, nitrogen, and phosphorus. So we use them. They give the plant significant changes once you apply them. Just after application, you begin to see the changes in 2 weeks' time. So these are droppings, cow dung. We are still going to bring more to serve the banana farm. So this won't be enough. This won't be enough for our banana farm. So we're probably going to bring more. So before now, you can see how good these ones are looking. You can see how good. Before now, before we applied manure to these ones, this very line, before we applied manure, they were looking so pale. I think some of you watched my video where I actually made a video concerning the effect of manure on your plant. Let me show you. You can see how you might not be able to see. Anyway, that's quite far. So, but if you look closely, you will see how pale those ones are looking. I just carried out manure in there. So that's how these ones were looking before now, until I carried out manuring. Now the manure is actually taking effect on them, and then they're looking so wonderful. Look at they're growing and then trying to catch up with these ones. If you look again, you will see that our farm is quite, some are bigger than others. That is the essence of manuring, because we carried out manuring here first before here. So if you see, these ones are a little bit shorter than these ones. So I tend to have them catch up with those ones in real time. So thank you. This is Stagro Farms. Keep watching and following Stagro Farms. Please do subscribe. Share, like our videos. So keep bringing you updates on the development in our farm. Thank you very much. See you next time.